hello. We are 3D printed and listening to some lo-fi music. Yes, we are. How is everybody doing? Let's go. We got 4 people. Let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are in that thing. We are in there. We're going. We're getting up. We're getting up. We're getting up. So basically, what we are doing now is we are 3D printing the replacement dragon that's gonna go right there because I need to send that dragon to its owner. The owner is really yelling at me for not sending it to them, so I need to send it. I kind of need to get back on my stuff. So yeah, I need to do that. So we're printing this nice storm dragon from Cinderwing. I think it was last month's release. You can go look on my mini factory and you should see it there. This one's gonna have wings. Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? going? You love 3D printing stuff? You doing good? Okay. Well, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I am 3D printing this orange dragon. I'm so used to printing in like these colors right here, the red, black, white. I'm over it. I'm over it. So this one is going to be orange, and then the white part actually glows in a dark blue. So yeah, that's gonna be the most interesting part about this one. Make sure you share this out to your friends and everything. That I am live. That I am live. Yes, slay, 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 slay. It's gonna be an amazing print. Real, real amazing print. Super amazing is what it's gonna be. Send it out to my Pinterest people. Can't share, don't have friends. Oh, it's fine. Jim, Jim ain't got time for you. You got plenty of friends. They got time for you, Jim. You always talking to me you ain't got no friends. Boy, please. I ain't got time for you today. Own a whole couple of businesses and talking to me you ain't got no friends. I'm always working. That is true. You are always working. welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Hey, 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 hey. Sorry about that. You guys know, if you come to my life, it's like, you know all about my dang on dog. Dog this, dog that, dog. When I mean dog, I mean my kids. If I like vacuuming so much, I have a job for you. No, I don't like vacuuming. I don't like vacuuming. I'm actually babysitting. That's what it is. Not, how should I put it? I always blame it on a dog, and it's not even a dog. It's my daughter. She spilled her drink, and I was cleaning it up. So I was actually cleaning the carpet. Is what I was actually doing. Cleaning the carpet. I was actually cleaning the carpet. So yeah. How many subscribers do I have? I believe I have. Let's do a check. 370. I am 370 is what I have. I've added a few more since earlier. Yeah, yeah, I did. I added a few people earlier. Yeah, I can go live again tomorrow. Yeah, that's no problem. If you go to my community tab, I do have a post in there that what I'm trying to do is get more people to. I'm trying to figure out when is the best time to go live for most of my subscribers. And if you go to my community tab, I did post a few times that are good in there for me. So if you can go in there and vote, that would be great. So far, nobody has voted, and I also put another post in there saying, if none of those times work for you, please post a time, um, or just comment. You'll be there? Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you. I'll see you there. Trust me, I'm gonna be there too. This print probably run most of the night anyway. And I'm typically early for my 8 o'clock ones. I kind of wanted to get this print up and started because I know it's going to be running all night. There be dragons. There be dragons. There be dragons. Yeah. So I am actually using the Sunlu Sunny Orange. And I'm also using Polymaker Glow in the Dark. I won this spool in the Discord, and I'm like literally trying to get rid of it. So everything is gonna glow in the dark. Every print I'm gonna do for right now, until I get back to the Iron Man suit, is gonna glow in the dark. I promise. Well, no, not really, because I think I'm almost out of this stuff. I think after this print, I'll be out of the stuff to glow in the dark. Who is polymaker? Good question. The only box I have left is this box, and they are a filament company, 3D printing filament company. And if you don't know what filament is this stuff, this roll of recycled plastic is what it is. It's this roll of recycled plastic. And what happens is it goes down. So what it does is you put the filament. For me, I have an AMS in this AMS system, and then it does some weird things in the back, like go through a tubing and stuff. And then when it goes through that tubing, it goes down into this extruder, and then the extruder heats the plastic up to this. It heats it up into like a molten plastic is what basically how to describe it. Do I have a lot of colors? No, not really. I need more colors. It heats it up into a molten plastic, and then the printer knows how much plastic to put at. The printer will then, like, so I think it's switching over to the glow in the dark. It knows that it needs more filament here and all those white pieces to kind of grow it up, and we're doing it by point to a layer. So it changes different colors all the time like this. Does Polymaker have a lot of? Yes, Polymaker has. I think last I checked, they had 300 and something different colors, and yeah, they had 300 and some different colors for each type of filament. I believe is what it was. Like I don't know all the filaments. I'm still getting used to the different ones. I know PLA is what people use the most. I know PETG is what people use the most. I know there's ASA, which I have never used. I was told if you use that, make sure all your windows in house is open, I think, or you have an enclosure. Is PETG. PETG is more for the plastic to be outside. So when you think of PETG, think of like your pop bottles, your soda cans and things of the such. Yeah. Yeah, ABS, that's the other one. ABS, that one needs to be vented out too. I heard it was very, very toxic stuff. As long, you know what? And there's also, it's at the tip of my tongue. It's resin, resin 3D printing. A lot of people don't. A lot of people are getting into resin 3D printing, which is some more toxic thing. Another toxic one within itself. I've never printed with either one of those before, so I don't even know how it will work or what it will do. will. I will encourage more people, I promise. Uh-oh. I got a failure. We got a failure. Let's see what's going on. We got a notification that something's wrong. Oh, that was easy. Just got knotted up. Yep, I'm here. I just got knotted up. Interesting. Oh, PR. Like, you didn't I didn't even get a chance to talk to you. I didn't know you were still here.
Jinsey players walk like this?
I posted something in the chat for those that are watching. Share your most funniest or frustrating kitty crane mishaps. I have this sword right here, and that keeps happening. Let me show you again. I have this sword, and that keeps happening. So that was, if you look at my video, it, oh my god. And then on top of that, it's like, I can't, it's like seriously stuck. Like the sword, like the thing is seriously stuck right here. I don't, like I've tried wiggling it and all the other things, and it just won't do, it just, it's, I don't know. I probably 3D printed it, but I'm probably do it in orange. It's like it's stuck right there. It won't go all the way down. And then I think this part actually broke. So I'm gonna hold on. So I think that part actually broke. So what I'm gonna do is probably glue that back together, and then it should work. Oops. I think what I'm gonna do is glue it back together, and it should work. But that was one of the ones that This is one of the mishaps that I've been having. I just don't understand why this part won't fall back like it used to, but then it just literally stopped working. It literally just stopped working. Oh, wait, never mind. It just started working again. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, it's back out. Now it's back in. Hold on, let's try this again. Alright, it's there. Let's try this again. Oh, now it's working. I guess I had to wiggle it in the right spot. So yeah. Alright, let's see if this can work here. Let's try it. So like here we go. Yeah. See? Now it won't freaking work now. It's just horrible. Well, is there something in it? Like, I just don't understand this thing. I don't. I'm gonna give this one away to a kid or something. One of my nieces or nephews. That is a little loud. That was a lot louder than what I wanted it to be. Too close. Still too close. Still too close. Alright, that's perfect. Yeah, so for those that missed it and just coming back, I have this sword and it's not acting correctly at all. It doesn't want to do anything. Like this part right here won't go. Like, see? Okay, now it worked. This thing makes me look like a fool sometimes. I swear it does. It makes me look like a fool. about that thing. It literally makes me look like. So that is like one of the most. It's frustrating because like it just it works when it wants to, and then we have this sort printed on the same printer, right? But with polymakers glow in the dark. I'm not gonna tell you what the other competition is, what the other filament was, but this is the glow in the dark one, and this one. Oops. Oopsie. Yeah, that happened. Um, but that one, that slips out. But I also just cracked it, so yeah, yeah, I just cracked it. Yeah. Ooh, barbecue. Yeah. So I have some of these cool little sword things. I just broke that one. Just did. Yeah, I give it to a nephew. He might like it. Can you group the crack? Yep. It's right here. I got it right here, ready to go. Yep. Yep. So I got that one ready to go. Alright, so the next question. Do you think 3D printing will evolve into the next decade? Will evolve in the next decade? Yeah, I think it'll be a lot sooner than that. In all honesty, we have so much AI that's going on, and I think that more people, I think, I think more people, I think AI. Sorry about that, I got a little distracted. So yes, I think that 3D printing will evolve in the next decade. I really think everything's going to be faster. What we see now in 3D printing for 17 hours, I think is literally going to, like, we're going to be able to print things in, like, in in the next decade. I think a 17-hour print will probably be down to 2 hours. It's going to be that fast. I mean, everybody wants the fastest printer. And when I was talking to some of the people online, and I asked them, I was like, yeah, when I was talking to people online, and I asked this question of like, why are printers getting faster? And it started off with somebody saying the printers are getting faster because of the, what was it, the somebody said who could print the fastest benchy, and then like a lot of companies were like, hey, like, let's update our technology. So in all reality, as much as technology grows and advances, and as much people want faster printers to get that turnover rate down, it's going to be faster. From a electrical standpoint, I see it's going to be cheaper as far as the wattage. I mean, like, technology is really going to take over. I literally think AI is going to, I mean, AI is already introduced into printing, but I think it's going to be introduced a little bit more to make printers even faster. And then, like, people are making models, like, you can, I was looking online the other day, and they have this AI tool now that turns your picture into, I want a faster, bigger printer. Yeah, that's another thing. People are wanting faster and bigger printers. They really do. And you know, it's like the bigger, the better, the faster, the better. So how are we gonna combine the two? Because like my CR10, yes, it's a big print. It's a big printer. It has a big bed size, but it's slow. It's super slow. It's like what 44 millimeters smaller than this, smaller than that one, and it's a lot slower than this. Like you know, I could put this bamboo on in on ludicrous mode, and it'll be done in 9 hours, literally. So you know, why take to adapt the bamboo technology to make things faster and better. So that's my take on that question. I have another question here. Let's see what this question. Hold on, I can't find the question now. It was in my email. Right. So here's the question. This is a question that this is a question that I get asked a lot, especially when people find out that I'm 3D printing. The question is, what features should you look for when buying a 3D printer? Now, to me, all 3D printers, they all, if we look at the concept of 3D printing, they all do the same thing. They print an item, a layer at a time. Okay? So now, what features should you have? I've started off for me, I started off with the printer that had, where I had to slice it in the slicer, then take the SD card out, put it in the printer, load it up, and hopefully then all the files loaded up. I bought this bamboo and like it prints over the net. So for me, I think it really depends on the person. You know, like do you want to do all the mechanical work? Do you want to do all this and that? When it comes down to looking at what what do you want to print? Do you want to do multicolor? Then you should buy a bamboo. If you don't want to do multicolor, you want to do one print, then you should look at all the other printers that are out there, like Creality and Cruiser. And also, I would even go down and see if the slicer type. Like, what type of slicer, what slicer is recommended? I mean, I've used Cruiser slicer, I have used Bamboo, I have used um, Orica. And basically, Orica slicer is Bamboo and Cruiser put together is what it is. So I've used those three. There's another one out there that's called Kira. Hey, how you doing? There's another one out there that's called Kira. I've used it maybe once or twice, and me personally, I didn't like it. But there are people out there that loves it. And um, but to get back to the question, what features should you look for when buying a 3D printer? One, the biggest one, are you gonna do multicoloring? If you're gonna do multicoloring, straight go to the Bamboo or the Cruisers because they're the ones that do a lot of the color changing. Even I think Creality just came out with one that is a K2 that is a bigger bed plate and it has a new AMS system in it as well. So I would say look for that. Are you doing multicolor? If not, then look for more of the single color ones. Another feature is how fast do you want this to print? Do you have enough patience to wait 2 days for a printer to be done? Do you have enough patience to, or if not, then again, I would recommend you doing the P1S where everything is done in basically almost one day. And it says I've never had a print go longer than 2 days. Most of the ones that do go over 2 days, they have like maybe 4 or 5 colors, you know. So that. Another feature is the how do you want to load the file to the printer? You know, do you want to sit there and load the file to the printer by hand? Do you want to load the file to the printer over the network? You know, that's another feature. Cloud storage, you know, like I know like with Bamboo, like they a lot of theirs you have printers for more than 1 week. Yeah. See, like he's had printers that Marcus had printers that ran for more than 1 week. You know, I've never printed anything that big. I think the longest I've ever had was on the CR10. It was 5 days, and it was that Killmonger mask I did for a customer, and that was it. That was it. I've never had anything run more than 5 days. So that was that's a feature that's that's something that you should consider with buying a 3D printer. And then also, what is your budget? You know, can you afford this? Or can you buy a cheap printer, get the filament, do the single colors for right now, and then upgrade until then? Or do you buy a cheap printer, do the manual color changes until you're able to um, get the better printer? I mean, you can also get the Bamboo. I think it's the A1 Mini Light. You know, it still does 4 colors, but it's an amazing printer as well. So I that's just my suggestions on it. If you have any comments, go ahead and post it in the chat. Let's see, I got another question here. Alright, so the next question is how do you turn your 3D printing hobby into a profitable venture? So again, I'm going to speak on me. So what I did is I subscribed to the Cinder Wing. It was like $10 a month. I subscribed to her. He said save up for the printer you want. I started with the G-Max X10 Plus. Saved for 8 months to buy that. To be honest with you, I've never heard of that printer. I'll be honest with you, I've never heard of that printer. But how do you turn it into a hobby? So what I did is I found Cinderwing, and I knew she did commercial licenses, and they were $10 a month. And I saw a lot of these flexi dragons. I saw a lot of these dragons. You know, not this particular dragon, but a lot of these click classy dragons online. I literally did, and I was like, well, I want to print those because I know that people are gonna want these dragons. And I was like, so I asked a buddy. I was like, hey, I got a single color 3D printer at home, and I want to print those dragons. He was like, well, the only thing is you will be able to print the one color. Actually, I was like, I'm fine with that. So I started with printing the one color, and then I bought some cheap acrylic paint from Walmart, and I started painting the dragons. I literally started painting the dragons to make them look multicolor. Yeah, it may have took me 2 or 3 days to print them, but I was able to add to the cost. So a lot of people will pay like maybe $10, $15 for this dragon. I hiked the price up a little bit more because I was hand painting each dragon. I remember it took me about a week to hand paint like 10, 20 dragons. And I took them all to shops, and I was making money off of that. And I did it for a year. I did it for a year. After a year, I was able to have enough money to buy this bamboo. I sold the rest of the printers except for my CR10, and now I'm just making money off this one bamboo. This one bamboo replaced my four other printers. So I was pretty excited about that. Super excited about that. If you have any more, things or things to add, please go ahead, post them in the chat. And I still forgot to put my poop bucket underneath my table. Still forgot to do that. Alright, so I'm gonna change the title here. I'm gonna change the title a little bit. And we're gonna change up this description a little bit. Add some hashtags. Alright. To refresh the screen. Who we got in here? Alright, we're gonna end this live. I'm gonna come back in a new live. I'll be right back.